Okay, so it is Gypsy Bias, and today I'm going to show you how to turn yourself into a zombie in about an hour and for $20 or less. And the reason my face is so messy is because I've actually already done it and my computer just turned off, and so I had to redo the beginning part of the video. Okay, but what you're going to need is you're going to need either liquid latex, which I prefer, but a lot of people are allergic to latex, and no, I do not want to know how you found that out, okay? And but you could also use just non-toxic school glue. Now cover up that. I don't want them coming after me. You could just use non-toxic school glue. And the good part of that is if you have a zit or something, it'll actually help get rid of it faster. So, plus. You're also going to need petroleum jelly, toilet paper. Also going to need, that's all you pretty much need, but I'm going to suggest that you have an eyeliner pencil or any kind of dark, pretty much black eyeliner, and then some loose powder. I just bought some cheap loose powder, and then some acrylic paint in a good gross, rotty green brown color. 2 different shades, one more green and one more brown, I would suggest. And then fake blood is good. And then you're also going to need some black makeup. And for this, I prefer costume makeup because you're going to be using quite a bit of it. But you could also use, just eyeshadow. But if you do use eyeshadow, I suggest you mix it with some petroleum jelly because it's going to be easier just to cover big areas. Okay, what you're going to do, start out with, and you do this to your face, okay, don't freak out, it's going to feel gross, but it's going to look awesome. What you do is you just take your glue, you put it on you, look at that, look, yep, put a little glue, it's a lot of glue, but we're going to go with it, and then you take your piece of toilet paper, and the smaller they are, the easier they are to work with, so I just suggest doing about halves, and then you just stick it on there, apply, and then you crumple it up some to give it a good gross look. And then you're gonna get a little more glue and rub it on top of it. Just go ahead and cover the whole sheet because it's just better that way. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna cover your whole face in this stuff. So good luck with that. I've already done it, so I'm over here laughing at you guys. Just gluing toilet paper to my face. Fun stuff. You want to kind of, put it over the nose and kind of minimize the nose, kind of stretch it across it, but not too tight or it's just going to rip. Because zombies don't have noses, they fall right off. Dummy. You can just take little pieces and, fill in holes and stuff. I look fabulous! So, whenever your face gets good and dry and hard, and I'm just going to warn you now, you're going to have pretty limited movement with this, but you know what? It's worth it. Because whenever you're done with the paint and makeup and everything, it's going to look really, really good and convincing and terrifying. Just how you like it. But while we're waiting for it to dry, we're going to go ahead and put some petroleum jelly in our eyebrows. Hopefully we did not cover those. Because you don't want to have no eyebrows in the morning, okay? Also helpful if you paint over your eyebrows when you do your makeup. Otherwise, you're going to have drag queen eyebrows and you're going to have to shampoo your eyebrows for about 3 days. You know what? I make a very convincing drag queen and I'm not okay with that. Just, kind of dab it on there at first. Go ahead and slather that on. Man, this stuff stinks. Now, you're probably over there thinking, yeah, this looks pretty scary, but it looks more like a guy in camouflage has popped out and is trying to assault me. Well, we're gonna give it a little more of a human look to it. And how we're gonna do that is we're gonna take the powder, just loose powder, I showed you at the beginning of the video, and if I were you, I would get powder that you don't actually use. Go ahead and just dab that on. See, it's all getting all over my sponge. Of course I had 0 drying time, so that's my fault. This is mostly just to cover the white spots and make it look like, you know, hey ho, you actually had some skin back in the day. Man, you're starting to look pretty disgusting. No offense. Honey, you are terrifying. But we're not done yet. I think we should get a good zoom. Look at that. You look disgusting. In the best possible way, of course. Best possible way. Now we're gonna take your black makeup, and then you just go ahead and get your eye. I usually get up to the eyebrow, because I'm a thorough person. Go ahead and get your lips too. I told you to bring some eyeliner. This is why. This whole eye thing, it looks good, but what you need to do is, if you get the inside corners of your eyes, I feel like this should be my new Facebook photo. I tell you what, there'll be no one trick-or-treating at your house this year. And you can stick this on any part of your body you want. It won't stick so well if you put it on parts that are more mobile. But I mean, you put it on like the back of your hand. You can put it on, you know, like your forearm. Put it on your arm up here, and you can add like big sores and stuff, and take costume blood and squirt it all over your face or on your neck or something. I mean, there's pretty much endless possibilities with it. Thank you for watching another episode of Everyday Cosplay.